And we are live. Okay. So Busayo, over to you.
All right. Hello, everyone. It's so great to have you all here with us. And today we have a special guest with us this morning. He's going to be sharing with us some of what he does and his journey so far on the amazing platform that we introduced to you last week. So last week, 4 ladies came together and said, we want to share our stories with you. We want you to know what we were doing before we came on this platform, how this platform has impacted our lives, and what we hope to achieve in the course of our journey on this platform. And today, we don't just want you to hear from we ladies, we want you to hear from a man's perspective, that this business is not just a woman's thing. Men can also do it, and they are crushing goals. So today with us, we have a very, very special person with us. His name is Professor Gabriel. He's a gynecologist. He's a pro. Yes, let me put it that way. He's a pro and he's crushing goals. Yeah, he's a badass. He's crushing goals on all sides. He's using the platform to impact so many people's lives. He's going to be sharing with us his profession, why he came on board, and what he has been able to achieve ever since he came on board, and what he hopes to achieve in the next 2 to 3 years using this platform, impacting lives, touching people's lives all over the world. Now, over to you, Prof. Please introduce yourselves. We would like you to tell us a little about yourself. Go ahead, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Prof.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a great pleasure being with you this morning, and we want to thank God Almighty for the opportunity to be here and to be alive today. I want to let you know that I'm honored to be here. Basically,
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
My name is Gᴇᴜ. I'm a consultant obstetrician and gynecologist. I'm a professor. That means I'm a teacher.
Yes,
I've practiced medicine for 31 years now.
Wow.
I am 53 years old. I became a doctor at the age of 22. I'm from Nigeria and Edo State, Uromi. I attended my high school was at Asian Catholic College era, where I finished in 1983. Then I left Uniben in 1990 with the MBBS.
Great Uniben.
Then I did my postgraduate at University of Benin Teaching Hospital. That's my residency. I left in 2003. I'm a fellow of the West African College of Surgeons. I'm also a fellow of the National Postgraduate Medical College of Nigeria, Faculty of Obstetrics and Gynecology. I'm a fellow of the International College of Surgeons. I have a master's in public health, and I also pastor in the Redeemed Christian Church of God, though I've not been in Nigeria for some time now. I would want to say that my beginning was a humble beginning. I'm a teacher. I love people being happy and people being successful. I am happily married. My wife is a psychiatrist, and I have 4 sons. They are aged 19, 18, 14, and 9, respectively. The first 2 are in the university in Canada, and the third is in high school, and the last is in primary school. So that's a brief history of my background. I treat women, I manage women, so it's not surprising that I honored your invitation because I'm in the midst of 4 women.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for honoring our invitation.
So I am passionate about caring for women. I take deliveries. I manage women's diseases. Presently, I do a lot of in vitro fertilization and gynecological endoscopy. So we've had lots of successes, and I'm thrilled by these successes. The numerous number of women have impacted, or God has used me to impact globally, and they are bound. Even as we are talking now, there are numerous tests on my phones, pregnant women that are sending messages, and those who really want to also come to the clinic. So that is a short summary of all I've been doing this years. I've been mentoring students, medical students. I've been mentoring postgraduate students. I've trained a lot of people, and God has also used me to empower a lot of people. So I'm passionate about what I do. I love what I do, and I think that I was ordained actually before the foundations of the world to do these things, because I think a lot of people are blessed by all that I do. So that's a little bit about my background.
Wow, that's a whole lot. Thank you so much.
Thank
you
you,
so much.
Pro. That's
Sir,
amazing.
last week we shared with our audience our amazing platform, and one thing that resonated with all of us was having an extra income, using this platform to have an extra income and then impacting lives. So, sir, I would like you to please tell us what's your take on having extra income? I mean, you're a well-to-do gynecologist, and why did you join this platform? If it's for extra income, at what point did you realize that you needed to come on this platform? So please share with us what's your take on having extra income.
You see, for many years now, people have been talking to me about multi-level marketing. Come join this, and I tell them I don't really need it, And even as I joined, I've asked some friends to come join. Some would say they don't need it, and some would say, if you're going to talk about long reach, please, I don't want to hear anything about long reach, right? But some have joined. But what I want us to know is that there is no amount of money you would ever have that would be enough. As your income increases, your needs increases, your wants increase.
Sure.
And there are lots of people around us that are so poor that really need your assistance. They need you to empower them. And what I do know in life is that poverty, is one disease, is one ailment that we must fight. We must attack frontally, head on. That is my belief, and that's always been my take from the beginning. And I think that there's nothing wrong in multiple streams of income. I'll give you an example. Last year during the COVID outbreak, I was in Canada, and I was around for about 7.5 months, and it was boring. And during the lockdown, one was inside the house, not doing anything. And from my practices in Nigeria, the income reduced. Despite the reduction of income, I still had to send money to my father, to my mother, to some people who needed that money. And I still had to pay bills. I had to take care of my children. So I got thinking that there should be some other ways of making money, not just relying on one source of income. Assuming one particular source of income goes down or fails, what do you do? Then, prior to that, 2 years before then, you know, people have been telling me, come join Long Reach, and I just push them, shove them aside. Then one day, a friend of mine, an old schoolmate, who is a British trained surgeon, called me and said, you must join this platform. This is good. I just shoved him aside. I wasn't interested. I said, no, I don't need this. I'm doing well in life by the grace of God, and I'll continue to do well. Then much later, my president upline called me and said I must join. I mean, she's somebody I respect very well. She's hardworking, focused, you know. So I now combined the first person that approached me and my president upline. That if these two people who are serious, they are not doing badly in life, can be talking about this. Let me do my own homework. And I did. I checked and I saw that, I mean, these people, this business, long range business is real. It's not a scam. It's not fake. And they have integrity from the testimonies and that I saw. It was after I joined, I now remember that there's a particular lady who, I mean, we were in Uniben together, who had approached me about 2 years before then, talking about long range, and I told her that I wasn't interested. And I'll tell you the truth, since I joined, it's been very interesting. Not for me particularly alone. That's what I tell people. You don't join just for yourself. You bring in people and you empower people and you give them a source of livelihood, a source of direction. You make them happy, and you give them assurance of their future. Because if you look at in the world today, Nigeria is especially in Nigeria, all over the world, you know, our retirement is not really certain. But I've seen that the longest platform is a platform that makes your retirement certain if you do the business well. In North America today, when people get to the age of 65, they are called seniors. The government is able to take care of them. But statistics has it that only 4% of people in that population. I'm not too far from being 65, just about 12 years away. So only 4% of those people are able to take care of themselves, right? But the truth is that in Nigeria, it is different. In Nigeria, you have to take care of your parents, you have to take care of siblings who cannot afford, and some other people. Before I came to this program now, a medical doctor woke me up about not being paid. Yesterday, a medical doctor called me that she's not been paid since February in Nigeria. So the poverty situation in Nigeria is alarming. Is long reach platform is a platform that people should come to. They should seize the opportunity, come and start investing here and grow. What I love about long reach is that they have integrity. You get paid as at when due. You it's what you sow you reap, and you reap very well. And I'll tell you what I did when I started. I am being appropriately mentored. Linda is here. She's one of my mentors. Joanne is somebody Joanne. I disturb her all the time, and I'm educable, despite the fact that I'm much older than them. I'm sure I should be about 12 to 15 years older than most of them. But I mean, I take instructions from them. They give me good coaching, and I follow them, and that has given me a lot of astounding results. In the first 1 year, I won the Dubai trip. I won the American trip, and I got the 5 million naira car. My
Wow.
wife is not really grinding or pushing this work, but I'm pushing the work for her. Initially, she had some doubts. Interestingly, I'm man amongst women in the long range business. You have few men there, so I thought she would come in easily because she's a woman, but she's not. But she's beginning to see that, wow, this thing is real, because she won the American trip also, and she sees in her accounts there's good money in her accounts now, at least from Longreach. It's not that she is dependent on that. She's a psychiatrist. She can take care of herself from her own income, right, independently of whatever Longreach is doing. But you see, if you have extra source of income, you'll be able to affect your community more. You'll be able to give more people money. You'll be able to empower people more. The thing about long reach is that it's not about you. It's not about you alone. It's about the people you bring into the business, the people you give the opportunity to enlarge their coast. You know, I'm a Diamond 5 VIP member. My wife is Diamond 4. My younger brother is Diamond 4. I mean, two of my sons are Diamond 4. I have
Wow.
sisters who are Diamond 3, and some other downlines who are Diamond 3. And the truth is that it can only get better. Now, let me tell you something that a lot of people don't know. If you're a doctor, you're an engineer, you're a lawyer, no matter what you do, if you retire and you don't invest well, you don't have maybe good insurance, insurance companies in the developed countries, they have more integrity than insurance companies in Nigeria. We all know that, right? So if you don't have any a good investment that will keep on giving you dividends, profits, when you retire, you're going to be in trouble. And Longreach is one company, right? Longreach Bioscience, that I have seen that when you start investments in Longreach, you're going to have what they call transgenerational wealth, which will transcend your generation. It will go from one generation onto the other. And if you duplicate very well, if you build your team very well, and everybody is working hard, everybody is doing what they should do, even when you retire, you don't need to work so hard. Even if you're the best surgeon, you're the best doctor today, by the time you get into 70, you can't operate anymore, you can't do much anymore, your income will drop. You won't be getting your salaries again, right? And if you don't have a good pension scheme or good retirement benefit, you're going to be dependent on the younger ones. And the way the world is structured now, people are getting more selfish, people are getting more self-centered, and the way children are even getting trained these days, everybody's thinking about him or herself. So it will come to a time in this life when children may not be taking care of parents anymore. So this is the time to build. This is the time to build. This is the time to sow, so that the harvest will come. I hope I'm not talking too much.
No. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. So one thing I I regret is not taking heed to people's advice 2 years ago, just joining, or 3 years ago, or maybe even 8 years ago. I'm joining Longreach now. Imagine if I had joined Longreach many years ago. I would have been a star director now, right? So when we're having one of those classes, Telegram classes, I think it was high flyer class, and one of my partner was somebody who was a student, also final year student in Kaduna Polytechnic. We were both Diamond students, and I told him that, wow, I wish I took this decision at your age. And the guy said, but you're a prof now, you have gotten there already. I told him, but you don't understand what I'm talking about. I said, you took a wise decision. You're in the university. So the young people should come into this and invest. People should stop, begging for money when they have opportunities. People should be ready to work hard. And I'll tell you the truth, this is a great platform for them to really expand in Worry. This is a great platform for them to blow. That's what we say in Worry.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for that advice. Sir, how have you been able to combine your profession with this platform? Because we have a lot of people who will say, oh, I'm a corporate executive, I don't have the time, or I'm always busy in the clinic or in the hospital. And they have a white collar job, and it's very, very demanding, very tasking. And you're here, you're a gynecologist, and you're doing various other things. Yet you have the time to be on this platform, and you're crushing those, you're qualifying for trips, qualifying for, there is a target. How have you been able to do this? How have you been able to combine this?
Yeah, I'm actually a hardworking person. There's nothing like laziness in my diary or scheme of things. It's not easy though, I would even say I'm not even giving my best to long reach because I do long reach as part-time, you know. So when I see Charles Tambo on air, sometimes I wish I have his energy or I can give it full time, you know. But my advice to I have something that I'm doing that I'm already passionate about. Long reach is to me is something like by the side, but it's fun to me. I enjoy it. I enjoy doing what I'm doing in long reach, right? I enjoy the products. You know, I use the toothpaste, right? I have my bamboo soap here.
Mm.
Um, I have my I have my berry oil here. I don't know if you can
Wow.
see it. Uh,
Yeah.
I have my cordyceps here. You know,
Ooh.
um,
Product of the products. That's
so
awesome.
so I brought about 4 pots from Nigeria to Canada for my family to use. They came not some few days ago, and I got pie cups for every single member of my family because
Wow.
I have used some of the products, not all of them. I've seen all the products, but I've used some of them, and I found them to be very very great, very very good. So going back to your question, right? I like I said, I do it part time. It's fun to me. I enjoy it. You know, I talk to people I'm able to talk to. Switch your products, use this, do this. You know, it can only get better. You know, imagine you are in a platform where you continue to grow. You know, they don't wake. Somebody will not wake
Yeah.
up one day and say you'll not be working for some time. Get out. You know, you choose when to work. You
Mm-hmm.
choose how you work. You choose how you want to grow. You
Mm-hmm.
determine your pace. If you don't want to grow, you remain stagnant. But if you have vision for great growth, for achievement, for success, then you ride on. You know. So
Yeah.
I'm passionate about medicine. I love medicine. I think medicine is my primary calling, but I have a mentor presently who talks about multiple streams of income. His name is Aaron Raymond. He's in Toronto here, and he was sharing with me that he has more than 5 streams of income. You know, he publishes. So I'm writing a book now, which is at the publication level. You know, he publishes. So I'm trying to mentor my life after him. He does a lot of internet work. He does multi-level marketing, right? He's even trying to introduce me into their own here in Canada. He does a lot of things. And he told me that for everything he does, he's published over 140 books. Every stream of income he gets
Wow.
more than he gets multi-million dollars from every stream of income he is in,
Wow.
Mm.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
there is nothing wrong in that. You know, it is something good because uh, it is very important we're able to deliver as many people around us from poverty, and we're able to affect humanity because
Mm-hmm.
the purpose, the singular purpose why we are here on earth is to be able to touch lives, reach out to people, and make God happy, right? If you're not
Yeah.
able to affect
Exactly.
humanity, then you are useless. If you're not able to affect your neighbor, if you're not able to reach out, if you're not able to give to people, if you hold on to yourself, you impoverish yourself. So the more people you make rich, the richer you become. You know. So
True.
multiple streams of income is very good, and the thing is that we have another thing I want to say is that the human being has a lot of potentials and capacity that has not
We
been
don't
harnessed
know.
and that will never be harnessed in the person's lifetime. So one should not confine or restrict or limit him or herself to a particular task. You find out that you can do a lot of things, but you must make sure that everything you do, you are productive, right? And you
Mm-hmm.
don't waste your efforts in anything you're doing. So I'm able to do it, and it's fun to me, and I enjoy what I am doing. I enjoy my medicine, and I enjoy long reach. You know, I love long reach because of their integrity. because I love integrity. I always say it. Long reach is associated with integrity. Most of the other platforms, they have one problem or the other. In fact, before this program started, somebody said uh, money was invested in forex and lost all the money. People will say they put money here, they've lost. Never heard that in Long Reach. Thursday morning, you get paid as at when due. Any money you invest, you get it back. So it can only get better. So that is why I have time for Long Reach, and I pray I do better.
We hope so.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, Madam Busayo, please, I just have one question for the prof. Permit me, please. Now, Prof, I just want to quickly ask. Yeah, it's obvious that you're making it a long reach, you are crushing goals, you are qualifying for different incentives and the rest. Could it be because of the training you have as a prof, like all of those qualifications? Does someone have to have those qualifications before they can make it in long reach? That's my question, sir.
No, you don't need to. You don't need to. Basically, in life, what I normally tell people is that you should ask yourself, why are you living? Some people are satisfied at their given states, at their particular
Because
state. Some
exactly.
people want to remain at a particular state. I believe that at every state that you are in, you should be happy with yourself. You should be satisfied. Like the Bible says godliness with contentment is great gain. You should be satisfied. But you should ask yourself a question: why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing here? What is my end point? What are my projections? You know, how can I affect the society? If you think about yourself only, you are selfish. Some people, all they just want is you continue to give them, give them, give them. They ask and they ask, and they don't ever think about how they would impact other people. It is wrong. You know,
Exactly.
Okay.
the thing
Very
is that
wrong.
God has given everybody, everybody on earth. God has given us our own talents, our own giftings. It's left for you to use it or not to, you know. So, but what I see is that it depends on the hunger in you. It depends on the
Okay.
drive. It depends on the desperation, right? Like if you get to your last bus stop and you cry to God, it would answer you, right? So it depends on your cry. Like before I joined Long Reach, I've always had this same passion that poverty must die in my life, because I know my background. My background was humble background, and I felt that what I went through while growing, I should be able to bequeath to my kids something much better, right? Be able to give them the best in life, and that they shouldn't go through all those stress that I went through. You know,
Yeah.
um, those stress, some level of stress is good in life. It's shaping us,
Yeah.
molds us very well, but I don't think it's dependent on whether you're a prof or you're an admin. You
Okay.
you can see in Long Reach there are some people who were jobless and they are now pharmacists and star directors. They lost their jobs. Some people who were tomato seller, puff sellers, the wheelbarrow pushers, and they are now in Diamond 7 star directors, and they are there. It was dependent on their drive. They never said
Okay.
no. They never said no. They were passionate about what they were doing. They were persistent. They were consistent. They had they had uh, they had visions. They had yearnings. They had aspirations. They had a goal. They had these endpoints that they were pursuing. If you don't have that, right, you will just perish and you will go nowhere. You know. So Long Reach platform is a platform that gives everyone the opportunity to express him or herself very, very well, right? And so I don't believe it's dependent on whatever they are. The truth is that there are professors who who retire and they die poorly or they die poor, right? There are doctors who are poor. There are politicians who are poor, you know. So you must be able to manage, even when you taste wet, you must be able to manage that wet, right? And you must be able to sustain that wet till the
Yeah.
end. That is true. So it is dependent on how desperate you are. It is
Okay.
what is your why? We usually use that word. Dependent on your why. What do you want? What do you
Okay.
want to achieve? The thing is that some people don't want to achieve anything,
At all.
and
They're
some
okay
people,
with where they are.
they're okay with where they are. And if everybody is okay with where they are, right, then the world will be a very, very terrible place. Uh, God is a hardworking God, and God is working every day, and we are His ambassadors here on earth. So He expects us to work, right? He expects
Yeah.
us to sow. There's a law of
Okay.
harvest, sowing and reaping. So it's good we take note of that. You know, if everybody remains in it to our comfort zone, there will be nobody to give, right? There will be nobody to give. Everybody will be receiving, and that's not possible. So it's for everybody, and everybody can do it. It depends on what you want. It depends on how desperate you are, like I've said, you know, and it depends on your why. It depends on your why.
Okay. I have a
Right.
question for you, doctor.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that you are a product user. You are the, in fact, you preach. I know how you talk about this product and all, but I just
Yeah.
want to know, how has this product helped you in your line of profession? Are there any of our products that has helped you help women or men in the course of your journey as a doctor?
Yeah. Basically, I am. I'm I'm first of all a scientist, and before we come out to talk about effectiveness of particular products or anything, they have to be subjected to a lot of tests and trials.
Yeah.
But I would say in isolation, right? Um, a lot of people have come to give testimonies, right, about all these products. I use the toothpaste, right, because it's good for my teeth and it makes my mouth fresh and it removes anything like odor from my mouth. So I use the toothpaste all the time and it's great. So I brought plenty out here. Then then one of the challenges men have these days is what they call erectile dysfunction. And a lot of people shy away from me. They don't want to talk about it, but it's a big challenge. Although there are lots of causes for that. It could be psychological, like depression. It could be organic, like high blood pressure, diabetes mellitus. We can do some medications. There are a lot of causes. But for that erectile dysfunction, we found a particular product very good, right? And Libao is something that is very good, you know. Uh,
Mm.
so so patients have used it and they've testified to that. And for
Wow.
you to know that it's good, they come for more, right?
Wow.
Wow.
They come for more, right? So some other people have testified about some other products like Megain that is good for fibroids. I actually don't know, because we have a definitive treatment for that. We do surgeries for that, and that works very well. People have talked about the use of their pads and panty liners that is good for their menses, good for their tummy, you know. But all I know about the products is that they are quality products. Uh, their quality. People say they are expensive, but this is just 2,400 naira. This toothpaste, right? Right, and the other item is toothpaste, which is very good for the teeth. It's just 2,400 naira. And if you want to buy a good toothpaste, here in Canada or America, you should have about minimum of about $10, $8 to $10. And when you convert that to our current in our currency, you should be talking about 4,000 to 5,000 naira.
Mm-hmm.
Yet we say this is expensive, and this is
Wow.
great quality. The reason why we say things are expensive in Nigeria is because of poverty. There's
Yes, our
widespread
mentality.
yes, and yes,
You know,
there's widespread poverty, and we're not used to quality. Then
and the
another
price tag we
thing,
put on our lives,
yes,
on our
the other
heads.
the other thing I know of is that is good is Cordyceps militaris. I know it's very good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for it's good for people who have diabetes, right?
Wow.
It's good for the though they are supplements, but they have it has been proven, right? It's been proven. I can tell you about this. It reduces
Okay.
blood sugar, right? It reduces blood sugar and it reduces weight. I take it for, I mean, weight loss.
You
But
say it
people don't.
reduces weight.
Wow.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
yes. It's
Let
good
me
for weight
rush
loss.
and
Wow.
go and get
I
my
heard
own.
that one. Oh,
Yes,
I heard
it's
that
good.
one.
Yeah. I used to be
Wahoo!
I used to be about 93, so I'm now about 89, and so I'm coming down.
Ooh.
Wow.
And my tummy is no more big. So
Ah,
the products are
Jide,
here.
are you hearing?
I'm
You
opening
know,
one pack right away.
but
I swear.
one advice I give to patients is that
Yeah.
all this, whatever MLM you are into, whatever advice you get from alternative practitioners, right? These things are called supplements. They are to supplement whatever the
Exactly.
orthodox doctor tells you. So if you are the type of patient that needs insulin, continue to take your insulin, continue to check your blood sugar. You can still use these products, right? In conjunction with that, it's safe. But make sure you visit your doctor, make sure you check. Don't say I would just take these products alone. I don't subscribe to that because some people have died from uh, from those type of
Ignorance.
counseling from those type of counseling in the past, right? So just continue. It is possible that when you get stabilized with your condition, then you can continue with this. But make sure you see your orthodox doctor. It's very, 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 very important. Mm.
Hmm. Thank you
All right.
so much,
Thank you, sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you please tell us a bit about this platform? How can people key into it, especially people in the medical field, people in the medical line? How can they key into it? Because we just heard you talk about the orthodox medicine and the alternative medicine. Now, some people will have a very hard time trying to strike a balance between the two. But here you have been able to balance both. You're not relegating the alternative medicine to the background. You're still talking about it, you're preaching it, you're using the product, yet you're in the orthodox section at the same time. Yeah. So tell us a bit about this platform. How can people key into it?
Okay. People can key into it by uh, continuously hearing about the platform. That means that members who are already in this platform should continue to grind, continue to preach the gospel of long reach. Uh, because if you don't do evangelism, if you don't go out to talk, how would they hear? How would they know? I was once like them. You don't tell me anything about this. I will not listen. And if you say anything about this, I'll just tell you of it's not useful, it's not good, it's not this. But I've come to see that in life, you don't just throw off, you don't just throw away anything like that. You should study first of all, study whatever you're given or you're shown to find out the usefulness of whatever you're told. You right here in North America, I've worked in clinics where they do acupuncture, and it's good. It's good for pains. Before I didn't used to believe in acupuncture and all the rest, but I saw them. You just put needles at certain points and all the rest, and the person gets some relief. So it's like Christianity is a taste and see that Jesus Christ is good. So if you don't taste, if you don't come in, you will not know. So it's left for us in this platform, to reach out to more people, and maybe just give them. Sometimes I just give some people some products, some toothpaste, use it and see, and they come to say it's good. You just try it and see. That's one way you can get people in. Or else they'll continue to doubt, like I once doubted in the past. you know that's my take about that. I didn't actually used to believe in alternative medicine, um, but my from my experience, totality of my experience, right, especially those who have chronic diseases, they should not stop their orthodox treatment until they get a clear from their orthodox practitioner. The reason I'm saying it is that a lot of damages have occurred over time, right? So it is not when somebody is close to having a stroke now that you would not tell the person, oh, stop the orthodox medicine and all the rest. But I always believe that you can take these medications together. You can use your berry oil, you can use your cordyceps, right? But make sure you see your orthodox doctor. Make sure you take your treatment. It's very, very important, right? I don't know if I
Later.
was able to answer that question. Did I?
Yeah, you
Yes,
were able to.
yes,
Yes,
you
you
did.
did.
Yes, you did.
But there is one more thing, sir. One
Mm,
more thing. Please tell us about the Longreach platform. Who is Longreach in your own words?
okay. Longreach is a multinational company. Longreach is called Longreach Bioscience, with headquarters in China, and it's been on in Nigeria for some time now, for about 8, 9 years. And uh, uh, Longreach is just an aspect, an arm of the company. It's a very diverse company that are into a lot of things. They're into real estate, they're into manufacturing. They produce
Yeah.
products for some other companies like Walmart, Tesco, and some other companies abroad. So they are well known in China, and the founder, is well respected in China. Um, it's a very rich company, very, very, very rich. Uh, one of the richest in China. That's just a brief summary. But Longreach itself, right, is a platform where people come in and they grow, right? They grow. They have different rank advancements from their mod 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to star director 5, right? I'm sure there's Star Director 7, but I hope to get to Star Director 5, 7 one day. I know I will get there. I'll get there someday. That is my vision.
Yeah.
To be a Star Director. So, and I believe that someday I'll have to be able to do this business full time so that I will grow rapidly. Because the more time you give into this business, the more presentations you do, the more investments you put in,
Exactly.
the more you duplicate, the more you grow. And
Mhm.
it's a business not for lazy people; it's for hardworking people. Where you get to recruit people, you get to duplicate people, get people of like mind, people who have the same vision to empower other people, to also empower themselves. Gone are the days where housewives will be full-time housewives. They don't bring in anything to the table. They are dependent on their husbands. It doesn't happen anymore. We now have very rich housewives like the four of you here today. So Longreach is a company that empowers everybody. It empowers everybody, right? You come in
True.
and you grow, and you watch yourself grow. You watch other persons grow. You see your leaders. You learn from your leaders. It's a good place where you have a lot of mentorship, you have a lot of meetings, Zoom meetings, WhatsApp meetings, Telegram meetings, very many avenues of growth, right? And everybody is happy as everybody is growing, and everybody is doing well. So it's a multi-level marketing outfit with plenty of integrity. I continue to use integrity. Integrity is what is lacking presently in the world, right? Everywhere in the world, not just Nigeria. So Longreach has integrity. So if you want a multi-level marketing company with integrity, you come to Longreach. It's a company that has products. I mean, a company that has products, tested products, right? If you are told to come to a company or an MLM without products, tested products, quality products, run away. It's fraud, it's Ponzi, it's 419, right? Longreach is tested, and you will never regret it.
Okay, Prof. Someone is asking, someone is asking, Prof, can a woman take Cordyceps militaris?
Yes, a woman can take Cordyceps militaris, right? Especially if she has diabetes or if she has some cardiovascular problems that can be related with stroke, right? There are some heart problems.
So Eugene, I hope that answers your question.
But a pregnant woman, right? I would not subscribe to a pregnant woman. Before, what I usually tell people, before you take any medication, supplements or whatever, you can give your doctor a call and find out, can I take this? So when you look at the contents of the medication, we'll not know whether it's safe or not, right? A pregnant woman cannot, but a woman can. In fact, I know a diabetic woman who is using it, and she actually has been using metformin. Metformin did not control the sugar, actually, even with high dose, right? But when she started the Cordyceps, she got good control, right?
Fantastic.
But it was still like advised that you should continue the orthodox one. We always advise them.
As usual. Okay, Prof, someone else is asking, can children take Cordyceps?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure of that.
No. Children are not to take Cordyceps.
Yes, I'm not too sure of that. Children.
Annie.
Just adults.
It's on the pack. Children shouldn't take it.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much, Prof. It's been an amazing time out with you.
So much value.
Yeah. Sir, I completely resonate with what you said about integrity, because just yesterday I was at the Longreach manufacturing plant in Lagos. I'm currently in Lagos.
Yeah, pictures. Yeah.
It was amazing. Though there are certain places that I couldn't enter because they take the COVID rules very, very serious, like very strict. Yeah. They are like, you can't do this. You have to use your hand sanitizers. You have to use your nose mask, the social distancing, all the rules. They take it very seriously. But the little I was able to see was mind-blowing. Yeah, Longreach is OEM, ODM certified. They produce for so many other companies. And right now, I was able to speak with one of the officials who told me that he was even present at the signing of the strategic partnership with Longreach and P&G. So Longreach will be manufacturing Oral-B for P&G right here in Nigeria. And there are so many other brands, so many multinational companies that are already approaching Longreach because of their integrity, because of what they've been doing for other companies, GSK, Unilever, Tesco, Walmart, Adidas, Avon, so many top-notch brands that we all trust out there. Longreach is actually manufacturing for these guys. They go to Longreach and say, oh, we understand that you have the integrity, you have the equipment, you have the materials, the resources. We want you to manufacture these for us. Longreach will do that and then hand over these products to them. They are even into real estate, cars. They manufacture cars, vehicles. I mean, there's so many things that I saw yesterday, and I'm definitely going back there when it's in full operation. They've not started the full operation, and they're putting everything together. I mean, it's one in a million. The company, for you to have a space in the free zone, you need to have you'll be spending about $50 per square meters. And Longreach has invested over 50 million US dollars
Wow.
in that space. Over 50 million
Wow.
US. And they plan on doing
Amazing.
a lot more. Oh man, guys,
Amazing.
our dear viewers, this is one platform you should come on board. I mean, when you come on board,
Exactly.
it's way beyond even the money that we earn every week. You're touching people's lives, you're impacting lives,
Mm-hmm.
helping them improve their health, helping them improve their finances. Not just you, family members, people that depend on you, your friends, your colleagues, people around you generally. And just like what Professor Gabriel has told us, it's not about your qualification. You don't need to have a master's. You don't need to have a PhD before you come on this platform. It's a level playing ground. Come in with your expertise. Come in with your skills, with your knowledge. Just come in with you. Whether you're an introvert, whether you're an extrovert, whatever personality traits that you have, just come in and just use that strength in you. Use what you have. Okay, so. Ladies, do you have any other thing to say to our viewers or any question to our prof? Any question for
Yes,
our prof?
yes, yes. Yes, I want to say something. Yeah, I want to use this platform to advise the people in the corporate world. Because having done 27 years in the corporate world, I was talking to somebody yesterday. He said, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. I said, it's yours. How much are you earning? He said, 200,000. I said, that is not, 200,000 is not money. This is a platform that when you come on board and you are serious, now that you're working in the bank, you have a lot of your customers that you can market your pie cup, you can market some of these products, still doing your bank job and still doing something by the side. You're earning 200,000 and you said Longreach is not your thing. So after I spoke to her, I told her I was earning over $1 million. And I'm telling you that something is your thing, So after I spoke to her, she really had a mind switch. So I want to use this platform to talk to people working, no matter how much you're earning. If I tell you how much I earn on my pension every month, 52,000, you have a good laugh after 27 years of working. So if I wasn't doing something else, tell me how 52,000 will pay your bills. So I'm just using this place to let people know we need multiple streams of income. We need to do other things. Not just yourself, you are impacting into people's lives. The richer you are, try and use it to make people too rise from zero to hero. So that when they stop disturbing you, you can now get more focused and do something better. So my fellow colleagues, try
Exactly.
and think what else to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Wow.
Mama.
Right. Junior, do you have any last words for our viewers or any question for Prof? Junior.
Junior, I don't think she
Okay.
can hear us. Okay,
Okay,
so yeah, I
maybe.
have something to say. So, first of all, I would like to say that I am very proud and I am happy to have Dr. Gabriel in my team. He's a very
Yes.
resourceful leader.
Well, just a few
You
words.
know,
Can you hear
okay.
you?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. So, hello guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can. We
we
can.
can.
Okay. I think I had issues with my network. Yeah, so I was saying that one very amazing aspect of the Longreach platform that is really very dear to my heart is the fact that when you come on board Longreach, you can actually get your kids on board the platform as well. Your kids, both born and unborn. Prof mentioned transgenerational wealth. Yes, that is one part of the platform that's dear to my heart. I'm on the platform, my kids are on the platform, and we all get paid. Like, it doesn't happen anywhere where you work as a parent and then your children earn from those same efforts that you're putting in. So that's one part that really touches, me somewhere very dear to my heart. So I really want to encourage parents who are watching this or who get to watch this as a replay. You need to take advantage of the platform and then position your children as well. How does it feel, or how would it feel knowing that every time your kids can actually pay their own fees from their long reach earnings? They can qualify for whatever incentives we have on the long reach platform, and all of this just from your own efforts as the parent. I think every parent should jump at this, get on board the platform, and then position your children as well as other family members so that everyone can win together. Yes, it's a win-win for everyone on the Long Reach platform. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Over to
Thank
you,
you,
Linda.
Gina. Okay, so I don't have much to say other than to say that I am so proud of Dr. Gabriel. He is on my team, and I know how busy his schedule is and how he still brings out time to run this language business. It amazes me. And one of the days that I opened my back office and I saw boom, 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 PVs were just dropping left, right, and center. And I started tracing where the PVs were coming from, and it was coming from him. So I called him that particular day. I was like, Prof, how you doing? I'd like to talk to you. Are you okay? Are you free? He said, yeah, sure, let's talk. I said, Prof, I would like to ask you a question. Now, this is for people who think that this business might be all rosy. You get to see people's success stories and all. But let me tell you, for every success story that you see out there, there's a story. There's a story behind that success story, right? And this was one of the days that I was already in my mood. I wasn't feeling so good. I wasn't happy with what was happening in my back office that week and the previous week, and suddenly I just saw boom, boom, boom here and there, and I saw it was from Prof. And I called him, and after that talk I had with him that day, I said to myself, if Prof, with all his affluence, with all his wealth, with everything that he has, is still so passionate about this business, who the fuck, oh sorry, let me not use that word, I'm sorry. Who are you, Linda Agu, that you would not push this business? And so this was my question to him. I was like, Prof, why exactly are you doing this business? Why exactly are you doing this business? I see how passionate you are about this business, and I see all you do, but please, can you tell me the reason why you are so keen in building this business? You see, like he encourages me at his upline, or even his upline, when she's in her days, he will say, come, madam, this business lasting forever. Wait till they do you. You get that kind of thing. And he told me, he said, Linda, yes, I might be rich, I might be wealthy, I might have this and that, but guess what? My children would not inherit my profession. My children would not inherit my profession. And even if they inherit my money, how long would they use that wealth? I thought about it. So why don't I create and help them create residual income, money that will keep coming in till thy kingdom come, as long as we keep building this business. And even to some extent, if you stop building the business, but the work you have already done, you'll be surprised that you keep earning because you have built a team, you have built leaders and all that. So Linda, I am going to build this business with every breath in me, with every power in me. I'm doing this for my children. I am doing this for them. And after that talk I had with Prof, since that day, I've not backed out. Like, I've not even had any second thought to say, oh, I'm down. Yes, sometimes as humans, you'll be down. But when I remember that talk, I remember my why. I keep pushing this business. So this is me saying to everybody on the Long Reach platform, if you're in the weather and you feel that the business is not going the way you want, please think about it. Think about your why. Why did you start this business in the first place? Nothing good comes easy. Nothing good comes easy. You're going to have your struggles, you're going to have your challenges, but whatever it is, as long as you keep your eye on the prize and you keep doing the income producing activities, you must max out in this business. You must max out. There's no failure as a network marketer. You only fail when you give up. I tell people, when you give up, you never would have known what would have been. But if you stay and stick your ass down and keep building regardless of the challenges you face, I kid you not, you must max out. Mark my words. It might not be at your timing. It might not be when you want it, but at the right time and when God wants it for you, it will definitely happen. So please keep pushing your business. We love you all. Thank you so much, Prof. Thank you, because I know that this is about 4 a.m. Canadian time, and you still had the time to come spend this day with us. We really appreciate it. We love
Yeah,
you. Thank you,
to tell
everyone,
you
for
how
watching.
that's to tell you how passionate he is about the business. Thank you so much, Prof.
Honestly,
Yeah,
he is
thank you so
actually.
much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Yeah,
We really
so
appreciate it. All right, dear viewers, you've heard it all. Feel free to reach out to any of us or reach out to the person that shared this video with you so that you get on board as soon as possible. From whoever you reach out to, the person will be sharing the different entry levels, how you can get on board, how to get any of the products, how to become a partner. You start earning like us. By the way, that's 200K. Some of us earn it in a week.
You know
mhm.
what we're talking about? In
Like,
a
let
week.
me, let me
Some
last
people earn it in a week. People earn
last
You
some
know?
figures on this platform. So have a rethink. Reach out to any of us, and we'll be glad to show you how to get on board. Thank you again, Professor Gabriel. We truly, truly appreciate you coming up here to share your story with us and encouraging every one of us and everyone out there. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very
Over
much.
to you, Julia.
Thank you.
Yes,
I think
Prof.
that's
I
about.
think Prof had something to
Yeah,
say.
when
Prof, am I right?
you were talking about 200K,
Uh-huh.
I'm a stockist in Benin.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes from being a stockist, right? Sometimes I get over 200 or something K from the stockist.
Wow.
Yes, sometimes, right? Then last week, I told my upline that I earned 200 or something K last week, last Thursday.
Imagine.
Yeah.
And some people
But
say it's not their thing.
yesterday there was no much activity. Yesterday was 48K. The last week I earned 200 or something. Sometimes I earn 300,
Wow.
but every week I earn, right?
Mm-hmm.
I earn, but it may not be much sometimes if there's no activity, but I earn
Mm-hmm.
most of the time. I'll say every month I
Yeah.
earn, and
Mm-hmm.
what I earn is more than the salaries of most Nigerians,
Yeah.
from long reach, and this is just a side stuff. Then when you even talk
Mm-hmm.
about 200,000 naira, 200,000 naira is no money. If your aim, aspirations in life is to earn 200,000 naira, with the current inflation, where the dollar is about 520 naira to $1, then what is 200,000?
200,000 naira.
So 200,000 is just about
Very heartbreaking.
it's just about how much how many dollars is it up to $400 even?
Not
So
up to.
yeah, so it's something you should think about, right?
Yeah.
Something you should think about. If you any 200,000 naira now and you think you are doing much, then you have to really
There's
really have a
problem.
rethink. There's problem. Yeah. The thing,
Yeah.
my
It's a serious
my
problem.
my advice for everybody is that we have the potential to do better.
Yeah.
We are not utilizing our potential. So let's look at our mentors,
Yes.
see the way they are doing things. Let's emulate them. Let's copy them. Let's get close to them, and let them teach us appropriately. Right? Then we'll grow.
Okay,
Thank you
Prof.
so
Sorry,
much.
we missed a question.
Okay.
Okechi Njaka is asking. Sorry, where's that question again? Sorry, please. Okay, she's asking what are the health benefits of berry oil and what exactly is it good for?
Berry oil is good for um, it has immunity functions, right? It improves your immunity, but most importantly, is a supplement that is good for cardiovascular, that is heart and blood vessels diseases. So it's good for hypertension, it's good for sugar diabetes, right? Just like
Mm.
cordyceps, right? It's good for
Okay.
immunity
Yeah.
also.
Okay. And you could actually check the product catalog. You'd see more of the benefits of the berry oil. Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
Chi.
so thank you very much,
All right.
Prof.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you, Fabulous
Thank
Four.
Thank you,
you.
Prof.
Thank you,
You
Prof.
guys
Yes,
rock.
so
You guys
to
rock.
our viewers, just keep a date with us next week, Friday. because we're going to have another mind-blowing session Friday next week, same time, 11 a.m. Nigerian time. So see you then, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Prof.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Prof.
Bye.
Thank you, Prof.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Prof.
Thank you,
Bye.
Prof. Thank you.
Bye.